Welcome everyone to this week's Radical Guide at Okayama. Now, this is a nice little circuit, and I did enjoy going around it. However, it appears to have zero grip. The tail was a little bit happy, a little bit squirrely, even in the higher speed corners, which did surprise me a little bit. It caught me out on the first few laps, definitely, so be very careful on cold tyres. And there is a few first gear corners, so be very easy trying to get this the Radical out of them. It tends to wheel spin and face the other way quite readily. So without further ado, let's show you track temp. 77, quite cold, degrees will be above my head. Track usage always 45%, and date and time should be what we're racing with. Laps I'm going to show you is a 1:23.087. You can see there a few laps start off really quite slowly, and then we start getting knuckling down in the 23s, and then eventually a 23 dead. My optimal is a 22.9, so I'm not too far away from it, which is a good place to be. It shows I'm not losing any time. Well, my pace wise, not losing too much time through mistakes and things like that. That being said, I will point out a few mistakes where the car was twitchy, as I say, and just be very careful. I wasn't overly confident with the amount of grip that was given to me. But yeah, let's crack on with the guide. Right then, here we are, start finish straight, and wonderful turn one. We are braking between, well, just after the 100-meter board, probably between there and the 50 board, and we're all the way down. I try second gear, and I stay really close to the curb here. You can go around in third. I just found it push you a little bit too far wide. I try and stay mid-track as best I can because we've got to come over to the right-hand side. End of the barrier, we are having a big lift in third gear, and we're just rolling the car in, tickling the throttle on the way through just to keep everything balanced. Trying to avoid the curb, I found it unsettled the Radical and just pushed you wide into that gravel trap. Bit of a straight now slash S's. Be careful going too wide here in case someone nips up on the inside. Now this is just after the 100 board, proper car lengths, just before the 50 board, so probably about 75 meters, all the way down to second gear. Again, you could take it in third. I prefer second. I keep nice and close to this inside curb and absolutely nail it. This was one of the corners that I was wheel spinning on the way out, so just be mindful of that as you're coming through. This is going to be a fantastic opportunity to gain lap time. The better exit you get out of that corner, you're going to carry it all the way down here. Good overtaking opportunity, especially the braking zone. So we're looking for the 100-meter board, absolutely standing on the brakes without locking up, all the way down into first gear. Get into the corner quite early, use the camber to your advantage. I'm tickling the throttle on the way through just to keep our momentum going, and then easy on the throttle on the way out. Bring it over to the right hand side as soon as you can, and this dirt patch, that's the best one I can find. A little stab of the brakes in second gear. Try and miss the curb the best you can because it is quite bumpy in this thing, and use all of the exit. This curb, again, just little tickle on the brakes, little stab, you can see there, barely 20%. Second gear, absolutely nail it. We do hit the rev limiter between them two corners, there's no point changing up to the third. Good exit here, going to have a good run down to the first of the double hairpins, as I call them. You're looking for the 50 board, and you are braking just before it and kind of diagonal into the apex. First gear again, I stay nice and tight, I don't run too wide because I'm trying to set up the second one because that's the more important one. Stay to the left hand side of the track and up into second, and then as we're turning in for this corner, blip down into first. Nice late apex and feed that power in nice and gently. Avoid the exit curve there. I just think it's not worth going anywhere near it. It's a short run off. The Marshall post, whatever that building is, that's my marker to start turning in, and as just before we get to apex, lift off. Get a little bit of a twitch just there, look, and then we're standing on the brakes for the last corner at the end of the curbing. So third gear, nice, easy. Treat this corner with a little bit of cautiousness, and you don't want to run too far wide and into that gravel trap, which will be an off track as well. So that is the lap over. Blast the line. Start finish line, sorry, is a long way away, and that is us across the line in a 1:23.087. So really brisk lap into the low 1 minute, and yeah, really good fun. Did enjoy this, quite fun in the Radical. Expect spins, to be honest. I think a lot of people will be facing the wrong direction, including myself, which is a common occurrence. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. All the lap files and telemetry will be in my Discord if you need them. And otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one.